We have a perfect way to live. There's no guesswork in our success nor our failures. We live by natural laws, laws that make us the co-creators of our life through the power of our thoughts. So if most of your thoughts are loving, joyous, prosperous, you'll create a wonderful life, right? Absolutely. As long as you plant them in the heart of hearts. This is the part that many people fail to understand, miss, or undervalue. You don't become what you think about in your conscious mind. It is, as Solomon said, as a person thinketh in their heart, so are they. He wasn't talking about the organ that beats in your chest. Solomon was referring to what the early Greeks called the heart, which is your subconscious or emotional mind. A modern day way of saying this might be you are whatever you become emotionally involved with. You do whatever you become emotionally involved with. You have whatever you become emotionally involved with. Do you make this mistake? Unfortunately, most people get emotionally involved with the wrong ideas. Instead of choosing on the realm of positive and possibility, they think of their current circumstances and objective facts. It's how we are programmed as children, and unless or until we do something about it, it continues into adulthood. For example, we are led to believe that our report card, an objective fact, measured how smart we are over and over again. Our parents and teachers told us we needed to get good grades to get into a good school and land a high-paying job. We internalized that idea, and now, as adults, we still believe things like performance evaluations and sales sheets are a measure of our ability to succeed in the future. The problem with internalizing or getting emotionally involved with things that are outside of us is that they tell us only what was going on in the past. External facts have absolutely nothing to do with our potential, and they have no bearing on what will happen in the future unless we continue to focus on them and feel strongly about them in one way or another. Never, ever underestimate the power of your emotions. You see, you are focusing on an external fact, such as your bank balance, or an intellectual idea, such as a dream, is not enough to establish an emotional connection. It is mixing those thoughts with emotions that makes the thought either work for or against you. So you can think about your goal 1,000,000 times a day, but if you don't mix your words with feeling, you'll never experience the desired result. So if you do not mix your words with feeling, you'll never experience the desired result. That's because all emotionless thoughts remain in your conscious mind. And here's something you must understand. Your body, which is an instrument of your mind, your body and the universe respond only to thoughts that have reached your subconscious mind. And the subconscious emotional mind recognizes and acts upon thoughts and acts only upon thoughts which have been well mixed with feeling. Your subconscious mind recognizes and acts upon only thoughts which have been well mixed with feeling. Well, what happens next? Emotionalized thoughts that have reached the subconscious mind, dictate the vibration your body moves into. When we talk about vibration, we're talking about how we feel. The feeling or vibration is automatically expressed in action, such as looking at a property for a dream home or applying for a business loan. It also attracts the thoughts that build the idea that will take you to where you want to go. Your action sets up a reaction. You can only attract energy that is in harmonious vibration with you. And in the case, it is the vibration or frequency of your desire. Neville Goddard explains this very effectively in The Power of Awareness. Whenever you become completely absorbed in an emotional state, you are at that moment assuming the feeling of that state fulfilled. If persisted in whatsoever you are intensely emotional about, you will experience in your world. That's because the subconscious mind takes any orders you give to it in the spirit of absolute faith, and it acts upon those orders. All the orders must be presented over and over again. That's because the subconscious mind takes any order you give to it in spirit of absolute faith, although the orders must be presented over and over again. The good news is, once the idea is fixed in your subconscious mind, it automatically expresses itself in your physical reality. If you take responsibility for action, which is putting yourself in the same vibration of your desire, universal laws will take care of the rest of attracting everything need to fulfill that desire. Bringing everything together. To establish an emotional connection with your dreams, you must stop focusing on external facts, even if you consider them to be good. That is thinking from the outside in. At best, it limits you to what you've achieved in the past. At worst, it sabotages any chance you have at achieving your dream. Instead, you've got to start thinking from the inside out. Thinking from the inside out is imagining what you want and using your will to keep your attention there instead of on your bank balance or any other objective fact. It's being mindful of what you are affirming to yourself. It's continually seeing and feeling like the person you want to be. And it's feeling joy and gratitude every time you think about your new image. Each time you do those things, you plant your desire in the garden of your subconscious mind. With increasing repetitions, the image becomes fixed there. And then by law, it's only a matter of time before it moves into form. It's like planting a carrot seed in the ground. You fertilize the soil, you water it, you keep it free of weeds, and you know that the carrot's going to grow. Unlike the other species on this wonderful planet, we are not mere spectators in this objective world. We are co-creators, involved in forming not only what we experience, but also how we experience it. Isn't that a marvelous thing to know? To your success.